Hi, this is Phil Hinton and welcome along to another video here on AVForums.tv. Today we're at JVC headquarters in North London with some forum members, and we're here to see two spectacular home cinema systems, both based on anamorphic technology, one featuring the JVC HD750 and the other a system costing over £200,000. The systems on the day were separated into two demo rooms. The first was the Gold Room, consisting of a total system price of around £32,000. The second was a no-holes-barred, fully automated cinema, which had a whopping price tag. So after having a demo of the Gold Room with a selection of film and TV clips, what did the AVForums members think?
I was pretty impressed with the Gold system, the dynamics of the speakers. I mean, I'm coming from a background, I don't have a projector. I've been to a few demos of projectors, so I'm not really an expert, but the sound, the subwoofer, that was the thing that I was really concentrating on. I was pretty impressed with the dynamics of the speakers, the impact. The draft from the subwoofer was quite interesting. Well, I think personally I would have turned that away. Yeah, I thought it was very impressive, but I'd not really listened to anything at that calibre, to be completely honest with you. So.
I thought the Gold system was very good. It wasn't EQ'd, the sound in there wasn't EQ'd, but I was more interested in the pitch quality because we come down here to look at the projectors more than anything else. When I looked at it, my first thought was, my projector's not as bad as I really thought it was. And then it moved on to the high def material, and yeah, my projector's not as good as I thought it was. It was impressive though.
The JVC projector was actually pretty good. I was very impressed with it. Very low noise from its internal fan. Picture was good, very sharp. We viewed standard definition first, and then we viewed a Blu-ray trailer, and it looked good. Colours were good. Once it's been professionally calibrated, where we were shown two calibrations, ISF calibration and then the internal THX. And the difference is close, but the ISF calibration was still better. Not by much. It's the yellow hue is where the problem lies. The THX is still very yellowy, much more than you would normally calibrate yourself. And when you see the difference between the ISF, then the difference is quite pronounced actually. But once that's done, then the picture was good. Black's reasonable level, dynamic range, it was good. I was impressed.
Well. Don't know if you know, but I've actually got a JVC HD750 on order now, so it was nice to get confirmation on what a marvellous projector it actually is. And yes, it's a nice setup in the Gold Room. It gives a good idea of what the projector's about. We also saw the difference between the THX mode and the calibrated mode, and yes, there was quite a difference there. So it's probably still quite worthwhile to do calibration on the 750s.
The Gold Room with the JVC 750, I use a baby HD1 JVC projector, and I've been very interested in the 750. Lovely projector, producing some very, very nice pictures. Still pre-production. But now I'm seeing it calibrated. There's definitely more punch, more 3D image coming through on the projector. Very good little sound system tied up in that room as well. DMP Supernova screen is a different type of screen to the ones that I'm used to. I'm a lot more used to a conventional 1.3 gain white screen in my largely light controlled room. Which I don't think I would change for a screen like this. However, if you're looking to view projectors in an ordinary living room where you don't have full light control, I think this screen technology gives us really something quite different to the market for everyday lounges, living rooms that may well have a projector installation in them, as opposed from dark dedicated cinema rooms.
I thought the Gold Room was pretty impressive. One of the best audios I've heard for a while, especially the subwoofer. That definitely gave you a breath of fresh air, didn't it, during some of the demos in there. Love the JVC. Black level was very, very good. The differences between the THX mode and the fully calibrated CMS modes, that was interesting to see as well. Did expect the THX mode to be pretty much spot on, but to see the differences between what Neil had done to calibrate it and what the THX mode did out of the box, there was a noticeable difference. So So anybody who's thinking about getting ISF calibration, I think they would be worth perhaps getting it done with the JVC if they weren't happy with the initial THX mode.
So after the gold room, it was on to the £200,000 platinum setup and an old CinemaScope favourite. So what did the forum members think after having a marathon run of films in the platinum room?
Platinum room, well, yeah, that was very impressive. The audio, much preferred the audio in there. It was much better, simply clearer. I'm not really an audio person, not an audiophile, but I could tell the difference between those, and yeah, that was good. Projector, considering how bright that projector was, there wasn't an awful lot of image noise in there. That's one of the things I always look for, and I've got a thing about image noise. You know, some film grain is one thing, but image noise, artifacts, stuff like that, I tend to see those, and so that's why I personally prefer a dimmer image. You know, more like you'd expect to see at the cinema. But I don't know if it was the screen doing it or if there was something with the settings. But the picture was very bright and very, very watchable. Yeah, very, very good. And everything was just seamless as well. Every time a movie came on, the screen ratio would change, the lens would move in or out, the masking system would all work. So at a touch of a button, it's a perfect system for those that just want to press play and watch it, provided of course you can afford it. But yeah, both very impressive demos, I have to say.
The EQ in the Platinum room, I think, has probably made a difference. Certainly the biggest jump for me over the Gold room to the Platinum room was on the sound rather than the picture. And I think EQ has a lot to account for this, not just the better quality speakers, but the dealing with the acoustics within the room handled very, very well. I only wish I could EQ my room to quite the same level.
Now the premium system is almost black and white. I thought the gold room was good, but the premium system quite incredible. Just from walking in the room, the room's been properly EQ'd, so the sound is fantastic. Bass is no more overblown, it's at the right level. The surround is much better to it. One of the clips we watched was Ratatouille on SD, and the part with the rain and going through the sewer tunnels very early in the film, and it was much clearer, much more precise, and very dynamic. It was much better. But where the real glory lies, if you like, is with the picture. Now the gold was good, as I said just now, but the premium one, stunning. Absolutely stunning.
I thought the premium system was a considerable step up. I mean, obviously the budget was a huge step up. The most notable thing was the integration of the speakers, the subwoofer. The EQ was obviously doing its job, and a brilliant job. The quality of the picture and the brightness of the projector was just unbelievable. I'd never seen anything like it.
I thought the premium system was jaw-dropping, to be perfectly honest with you. It's the sort of thing that if I could write a blank cheque, I would say, can I have one of them in that room there, now? Thank you.
Final thoughts I go away with from this day, particularly comes from the Gold room. The JVC projector, I think, stays with me, and what we can do with the colour management system there. I think this will be a product that will sell very well for JVC, and hopefully the 350 as well. It's has a huge amount of performance for very realistic price in comparison with much of the competition on the market, and I walk away from this event feeling happy that JVC have listened to what the comments were on the previous generation of projectors and have really delivered with the 750. So I eagerly await them to be delivered on the market and let's get them reviewed on the forums.
Neil, we came down and seen the Extreme Home Cinema system last time we were here at JVC, and you've invited us down again to see some new products, but you've also invited some forum members along. So what was the thinking behind that?
Well, we know that there is talk about high quality systems on the forums, but probably what a lot of people don't understand is just the performance that these type of systems do offer. It's not just that they're expensive, they really do offer something different. And we just wanted to give some guys a chance to experience that and hopefully share their experience with others on the forum.